Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. This first headline cracks me up. Hundreds gather to watch Masked Man eat an entire jar of cheese balls in New York City. According to the New York Post, after plastering Manhattan with flyers for several months, a mystery man known as Cheeseball Man gathered a crowd of hundreds to watch him eat a whole tub of cheese balls. That's right, the crowd assembled in Union Square Park. Cheese Man didn't really expect a large crowd, but he was blown away. Close to 1,000 people showed up to watch him gobble down his jar of cheese balls. He told ABC News, "I think everybody wants to be behind the mask." The now legendary Cheeseball Man took about half an hour to complete his task. He's planning on doing this again next year, telling reporters he plans to eat an even bigger jar of cheese balls. Oh, I have to do it in the mask. He did share that he's a 22-year-old man who simply thought that his fellow New Yorkers needed something like this to put a smile on their faces. At 22, he could be doing this another 7 decades. Quick alert for those of you in Wisconsin. The sheriff's office wants you to be on the lookout for a bison. The bison was spotted on the highway. The Waupaca County Sheriff's Office warns us the bison was spotted on County Highway E north of Ogdensburg. The sheriff's office tells us, use caution when driving on the roadway in that area. If you see the bison, do not approach it, as they are unpredictable. A group of spectators helped reunite Cliff with his wife. Cliff was running the Boston Marathon. Social media user Grace Quinn captured the scene on TikTok and said a lovely older woman came up to us and asked for help for getting her husband to notice her. The video shows Cliff spotting his wife in the crowd. They share a quick kiss, and Cliff went back to rejoin the race. Nice job, Cliff, by the way. Scientists have unveiled a new remote-controlled pill bot. This is a micro-robot that you can swallow for early disease detection. We are living in the future. The pill bot is small enough to swallow. They demonstrated that live on stage. Inexpensive to make, and there's no retrieval needed. Nudge, nudge, know what I mean? Say no more. Well, that's good. It gives physicians an immediate view of the stomach. The current method for seeing what's in your stomach is an endoscopy. Now, I've had one of those, and you have to do the prep. Have you done the prep? If you know what I'm talking about, yeah, ick. I don't want to do the prep. I'd rather swallow the pill bot. Now, recently I told you about the guy who was mad at people walking on his lawn, and he set his sprinklers to sprinkle them if you went on his lawn. And I thought it was funny, which kind of gives you an idea for the type of person I am. Well, I kind of like this one too. A furious neighbor had the last laugh on a driver that stole their parking spot for 3 years. Video footage captured the moment a black car sitting directly in front of a no parking sign was towed away from the property. A 30-minute feud between the driver and the towing company happened. That has racked up 130,000 views on YouTube. The owner of the vehicle called to find why his car had been towed. A video shows a worker attaching the car to the back of a tow truck, ready to be taken away. Then the camera, passive-aggressively, pans to a bright red and black no parking sign that the property owners had erected. A worker from the tow truck company said, "There's a no parking sign right there. There's the car. Property owner asked us to remove it, so that's what we're doing." The driver argued, "That's my house there. I live there. And I don't have a parking space to put it. Where should I park it? My car doesn't fit in the garage. It's too long." The tow truck employee suggested maybe you should rent a parking space. Social media comments. 1. The entitled nature of some people is just awe-inspiring. I love when they say, "I've been illegally parking for years." Not sure that was good news. I like throwing in the wacky stories. I'm smiling right now. Hopefully you are too. Maybe I should call the show 4 good news stories and a wacky one at the end. Something like that. Anyway, I hope it made you smile. Hope you have a great day. If you enjoy the program, tell a friend about it. They might like it too. If you would like this and some other shows commercial free, why don't you try the 30-day trial thing? Open up the show on Apple Podcasts where it says subscribe. Do the 30-day trial. You'll get this commercial free. You get some other shows like Daily Comedy News, which I also host. You get that commercial free, and you can check that out. And after like 30 days, you're like, I want to have Johnny Mac's car towed away. I get it. I'm not offended. Have a great day.